It has definitely been a while since I've used that one. I do think the stream might be not working so well. So let me just look into that briefly, if anyone can even hear me right now. Alright. I think that should be better. Ooh. The stream is actually having issues. Well, I guess it's a good job we started early. Do, 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 do. Not even sure if any of you guys can hear me, but I am working on it. Birdie, 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 birdie. I'm very quiet. I think that's just an effect of the stream messing up at the moment. Is everything okay? Damn, that's a lot of dropped frames. We don't normally get dropped frames. Something must be wrong here. What did I do wrong? Everything seems to be okay in the settings. Volume is okay for you. Mandalorian content, yay. End of a stream, by the way, guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I can see that the stream is having issues. I'm not totally sure why. I'll be honest with you. Not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. So is it my internet? What's going on with my internet? Is my internet being slow? Yes, it is. My internet is being slow. Interesting. I'm just going to try wiggling the Ethernet cable. Wonder if that sucker's come loose or something. Alright. I did the good old wiggle of the Ethernet cable. Need a tech triage, Sam. I don't think it's anything too egregious. I'll be able to figure it out. Cannot do that while moving. Interesting. Take me to my stronghold, please. Yeah, my internet is definitely not being very good today. I can only apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very sorry. Tell you what, let's go ahead and connect the Wi-Fi. Just because then at least... I think it's the cable. I'm quite confident it's the Ethernet cable. Ooh, could be OBS. Think OBS has crashed. Has it crashed? Okay, I think it's crashed my end. Ah, no. It didn't crash. Alright, that was weird. Or maybe it did crash? I don't know. I don't even know. What the hell is going on with this thing? Just gonna run a speed test on my other monitor here. But don't. What do you mean I can't dance? Oh, I can't dance. There we go. Excellent. You can watch me dance in the meantime. You can watch me dance. Appreciate you guys showing up, by the way. I see you, Mystic Troll, Sutherland, Mr. Curious, Joskar, Big Boss, Jyla? 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 I feel like I was right the first time, though. Welcome, welcome. Davish. Good to see you. Hey, welcome back, Valiza. Good to see you too. I do apologize if I cough at all. I'm a little bit ill at the moment. Slight sore throat. Maybe you can even tell. Maybe you can tell. The stream is meant to start in about 20 minutes? 17 minutes from now, I believe. I've got the page up ready, so don't worry. Do not worry. Okay. The screen is going to go black temporarily. The stream is going to go down, basically. But you don't need to do anything. Just stay here and it'll come back up. I promise you. I just need to change a couple of settings. Hopefully that'll fix things. And it should be smooth sailing from there. So, don't go anywhere. Stay where you are. I'll be right back. Alright. Stream should be back up any moment now. I have changed a couple of settings. And hopefully that is better. Hopefully. Quite annoying that it's having issues though. Okay. Welcome back, everyone. We shall get to the dev stream. Good job we started early. Hopefully we're good from now. Hopefully. Just let me know if you notice anything that's janky. Just let me know. Alright. So... I am going to get my bingo card. Wherever it may be. Here it is. We'll open it in pen. That's fine. Excellent. Bingo! We shall be playing bingo for the dev stream. anytime one of these are mentioned, we shall, we'll cross it off. Yeah? We'll cross it off. Cartel Market's gonna come pretty quick. And we all know it. And we all know it. Have you seen the 7.6 forums bingo? I think possibly, yeah. Possibly. Excuse me. Excuse me. You know, I would play some music, but every time I play music these days, it always gets copyright striked. Let's risk it for a biscuit, though. Let's turn some of the music on. Or up, I guess. Where's the music? Why isn't it playing? Let's go to the fleet. Hey, no problem, Outcast. Good to see you. Good to see you. WOPR. Welcome, welcome. Zerdus1. Good to see you, my friend. Is Kai Zyken just a die pack, Star Wars Central? No, Kai Zyken is just if he gets mentioned at all, in any way. Oh, there's actually a few people here on the fleet today. Damn. We better do the responsible thing. And just remind everybody that this exists. I did enable game music. What's up? Salute to the chat. Hell yeah. Welcome, welcome. Navik hates that. Why? I think the devs probably already hate it too. Probably. That sound is the best feature they added past year. Yep, yep. Look at this guy in his blue sphere. Huh? I see your blue sphere. And raise you one red sphere. You know, I don't even know if I have the blue sphere. I definitely have the reputation for it. I could probably go buy one. Hey, what's up, Star Wars Lounge? Welcome, welcome. It probably has been a long time. Sing Tank is the Giga Chad. Totally agree. Totally agree. Imagine Yoda from the dark side of the Force with Chewbacca's strength and height with Force lightning. That's terrifying. That is absolutely terrifying. How'd you get your minimap like that? It's a button somewhere. Interface, minimap. And then you choose the style? No, that wasn't it. I do want that on though. Glad I found that. There's a button somewhere. Is it in preferences? I'm not gonna lie, I've completely forgotten how to do that. Where was it? Somebody remind me. How do we change the map on the interface editor? Quick bar options. Social, nameplate, user interface, combat, controls, fly text. User interface? I think there's a chance for characters not being 63 years old. At least we'll see what happens with that, right? The little plus symbol on the hotbar. Oh, you mean interface editor? That's where I was, right? Is this where you do it? I don't see it there. I do not see it there. I reckon it was probably in here, right? I don't even think it's in there. Hey, appreciate that imagined mirror. I'm glad I got it back too. That was a scary 24 hours, I'll tell you that. Wow. You can tell I don't play this game much anymore when I'm actually forgetting how to do stuff. That's insane. I remember there was literally a button for it. Who knows? It'll come back to me. Maybe. Ooh, they're live. They're live and nobody told me? How dare you? You guys had one job. One job. I guess we'll quit the game now. Don't put spoilers in the SWTOR chat, guys. What are you doing? Don't be that person. Where's the bingo card? It's right here. Keeping it from others. No spoilers, huh? Wookiees are hairy. Right, that's it. You're banned. Stop loading. Wow. How long will the dev stream be? I suspect anywhere between 30 minutes and an hour. Star Wars is about wars among the stars. Hey, I'm doing good, thanks, man. How's yourself?
Was I chosen by the Force?
Or you?
Do you know what it is your master just destroyed?
Sahar, listen to me.
A machine built to find those the Jedi didn't deem worthy.
Silence! Give it to me. Now, Padawan.
I really like this part of the trailer.
Give me the plans. We can still find your brother.
I've only ever protected you. You must trust me.
Thrilled for possible disappointment. There's meant to be more story coming, but they delayed it last year, right? So story was meant to be coming in December, but they were like, hey, it's not ready. We need to delay it, and we don't have a date for you. And they still haven't spoken on that just yet. So I think that's what most people want to hear about today. I imagine 90% of people showed up today specifically to learn about the story update. And I even sort of like tested this today, because if you go to the post section here on my channel, what is your favorite content to play in Star Wars: The Old Republic? Nearly 800 votes, and more than 90% of those votes went into story. So what does that tell you? Majority of players are here for the story. So that's what we need to see. That's what people want to see. That's what we want to hear about. Everything else is just simple bonus content. Okay, their stream just went down, so that's not good. Stream went offline. If we just leave the page up, it'll just come back on whenever they fix it. Having issues, the same as we did. Interesting. Somehow the SWTOR cutscenes returned. Do we get Jesse Wilson date night mission? Unsure on that one. Unsure on that one. I still refuse to play date night. I still refuse. I also refuse to subscribe at this point. Because what's there to subscribe for? There's no incentive to subscribe anymore. Unless you want cartel coins. But when you've been playing the game for as long as me, you really stop caring about that stuff. They did a pretty good job so far. Do you mean with Date Night? I haven't played any of them, so I don't really know. I saw the first two cutscenes, which I think was Lana Benica and someone else. Someone sent them to me so that I could upload them to the channel. That's how that went. You're sick of Mandalorians? I think a lot of us are. I mean, we can enjoy Mandalorians, but it's just been going on for so long and dragged out. Personal grudges between Hedda Cole and Shea Vizsla for seemingly no reason other than some other random family's dispute to the previous Mandalore. It's kind of lame. Kind of. It appears they are behind schedule. It would seem so, BC Flems. It would seem so. Bedface Bacow. You killed their stream. One word, the powerful Bedface, and the stream is dead. Crazy. Crazy. So is it back on yet? Hey, what's up, Josh? Good to see you, my friend. Hope you're doing good. Yeah, the next time I see Shea Vizsla, she's dead. She's 1,000,000% dead. The only reason she would not be dead is if I don't get the option to kill her. And I don't have to, like, fight her or anything. Which would suck, by the way. I absolutely need the option to kill Shea Vizsla. And not even just Shea Vizsla, but Malgus. The next time I see Malgus, I want to deal a finishing blow. I want to put that dude in his grave. I love him. I think he's a great character. But you just can't get away with being beaten so many times, my guy. You can't get beaten and then whinge about stuff. You know? At this point in time, he should be on his knees in front of my Inquisitor, begging me to teach him the correct way. Because every time I've encountered him, he's had his ass handed to him. Dude thinks he can go up against the person that killed the Emperor. Hilarious. It's hilarious that anyone thinks they can go up against our character at this point, to be honest. The fight with Rickon was hilarious. He's literally parrying and blocking your blows. And you're like, how are you doing this? You should be dead. How are you alive? I should be able to flick my wrist. And all your brains just splatter across the walls. Is the stream up? I don't see it up. Oh. Okay. Something's up.
And
Yeah.
we're live.
Here we go.
Hello, everybody.
Finally.
Yeah, sorry about that. We get to play this fun game where we do rehearsals and we test all of this, and then
Here we go.
Everyone that streams will know how this works. It's right when you go to press the live button, all of a sudden your internet's like, but what if we didn't though?
Let's just not.
Yeah, let's just not though. Anyway, so sorry about that. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah. Hopefully it's
Yeah.
good all the way around.
Yeah, so let us know in chat if for some reason it starts to get a little shaky. I don't know why our internet decided to do that, but it did.
So yeah,
thank
but hello,
Yeah.
welcome. Thanks for joining us today. Welcome to the Star Wars: The Old Republic 761 developer live stream.
you. Yeah.
I'm Jackie, senior community manager.
Eric Musco, game director.
Yeah. Before we get into what we're talking about today for 761, you may or may not notice that there is an active Twitch drop right now. If you do not see that or you're not accruing progress, make sure that you go to SWTOR.com, hook up your Twitch account and your SWTOR account, make sure those are connected. And then if you watch 1 hour of live, not VOD, live SWTOR content, you will be able to obtain the Ord Mantell decoration poster.
That's right. And what's amazing is this counts as live SWTOR content.
Yeah.
Because we are live and we're talking about SWTOR.
Yeah, we are. We
Yep.
are. So,
Yep. And
this, let's see what this looks like. There we go. We got there. The campaign will be active until March 12th. So you do have some time.
Yep.
If you happen to miss the stream or, you know, you're watching the recap or the VOD later, you have until March 12th, so don't worry.
Yep. And then so that, again, this is just for, this will be from now until March 12th. And then as always, we tend to run a different one for when the 7.6.
I definitely should have put Twitch
Yeah,
drops
that one's gonna
on the
be
bingo card.
out. And it's beautiful and it's gorgeous and it's called the AC10 Disruptor Mount.
Yep.
Usually I'll throw up like a static image or something, but I did get a couple of requests of what does this mount look like all the way around, so I decided to put a little video together for all of you.
Yep. So again,
Okay.
this one will this is not live now. This will go live.
It's a
when
Twitch
7.6
drop mount.
goes live, specifically is when you'll be able to earn the AC10 Disruptor.
Yeah, so you see the dish.
Fair
in the
enough.
background, that is the flourish for the mounts, and then I threw in a couple of different angles so you can kind of get an idea of what.
Where did I go?
You're fine. You're fine. Everything's fine.
Is this another reskin, Sutherland?
This is the beautiful.
I believe it.
This is the best color.
I believe it.
Every single time, but I absolutely love all the Twitch drops.
Yeah, that's very true, Paul. Malgus does
this
not have
is
Darth
good,
Maul's holocron.
So for the game
My
mode,
Inquisitor does.
if you watch 4 hours of live Twitch content, you'll be able to obtain the reward, and it will be live for 28 days. I wanted 30, but you know, Twitch won't allow. It's only 28
Gives
for
you by
Twitch.
weeks. Is that how it works? Okay, that
So,
makes sense.
but yeah, so that is a look into the current Twitch drop and the one that's coming up.
Yeah.
All right, 761.
Yeah, let's talk about what's coming.
Let's
so
go.
first up, it's .1. So what can you expect? Galactic Season 8. It's called Rising Powers.
Oh,
Why?
Galactic Season.
You'll find out.
Galactic Season.
Almost hit me with something on every stream. So I guess this time
We got it.
Fans, some sass.
elbow.
An elbow.
Yeah, so Galactic Season 8, Rising Powers. We'll talk about what that means soon. We have some new stuff coming to the cartel markets.
Oh shit, we're on a roll. Cartel market.
We have some new Bessie skins to earn for those of you that have completed. Yeah, so those of you that have completed the Basilisk prototype, our first venture. We have some new achievements coming for the dynamic encounters that we released in 7.6.
Ah man, I was gonna put dynamic encounters on there too.
Doing it. You have some new achievements you'll be able to earn as well. Date night.
Date night.
Yeah, with an asterisk. So normally,
Knew it.
Obviously, in the .1s, there's obviously the date night that comes. Similar to 7.6, There's still some things that we're waiting on, so we're not going to be releasing the date night alongside the .761. So that we're going to be pushing that out to
A future update,
a future update when the next date night will be releasing. So that won't be coming alongside
But
761.
I did get a hint from Ashley on what this next one's going to be. It's going to involve maybe a little bit of something sugar, maybe a little spice, but it is very nice.
Yeah. So
Just saying.
we'll have more details on that later, but yeah, won't be coming in .1. And then we're going to give you an update on where we are with our character modernization status, coming off of the changes that we made in 7.6.
Yeah. So that's it for me for right now. I'm going to come back later on in the stream, but you're gonna
Character
go
modernization.
today.
That's right.
Yep.
So let's talk about what's coming in 7.61.
BRB.
That's 4 already, and the stream only just started. If anybody's watching the dev stream, by the way, themselves on Twitch, then be sure to ask them about R4 Nightmare version, Master Murder. Am I on 4? I am on 4. I should have put Twitch drops rather than subscriber rewards, but I've still got a feeling. I've got a feeling. Hey, I see you guys asking about R4 Nim now. Very good, very good. Okay, so this is the art guy that's coming on. This guy has me blocked on Twitter. No idea why. But that's how insecure some of these developers are. But let's hear what he has to say. I believe he's in the art department. Yeah, he's the art producer. Says on screen here. Probably going to talk about character modernization. It has you blocked as well. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me.
All right, and I am now joined by
Fred Newman, who you might know me from before, our producer on SWTOR.
Yeah, we talked about this once in rehearsals, but we didn't decide on like our combo name.
Again, I maintain that's for them to come up with.
Yeah.
I mean, as you can see, I'm having to tolerate this.
I'm not sure if you heard it,
Because my butter half, my butter half.
but that's Jackie laughing.
Very busy working. So,
Like 2 or 3 times now
We should
in the
say
background.
Fred and I are good friends in reality, and our love language for each other is being mean to each other.
Hatred.
So we do need to know. So if any of that comes out during the stream, just know it's actually out of a mutual love for each other.
he doesn't actually.
It has a lot to do with the modernizations, yes.
Yeah. So let us know if you come up with a great partner name. I don't know if we're gonna beat bread because it's just it's
organic and beautiful.
it
is what
really
it is.
Fresco. Fresco.
Oh, God.
Frederick.
Yeah, Frederick is pretty good. I like Fresco because it feels like we've gone somewhere fancy and ordered. But
Fresco.
Fresco, yeah, I'll take a Fresco.
All right.
Anyway, people are like, please stop talking about drink orders.
Are
Anyway,
you talking about 70s?
let's
sodas?
talk about content. So first up, Galactic Season 8. So I mentioned up top that the theme is Rising Powers. And I bet you're thinking,
What is Rising Powers?
what is that? What does that even mean? So in Keith's producer letter last year, we put out a little thing that was like, hey, we're going to take you back to some old content that you may not have gone to in a little while. And that content is Uprisings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So here's what we're going to do. What we're going to take you to, first off, do you know what an uprising is? Well, you do.
I
but-
mean, I do.
yeah, but let's pretend for the audience that you don't know what an uprising is. So an uprising is effectively like a flashpoint. So you can play them solo or in a group, but they're shorter.
This is nothing but a distraction.
They're much more snappier and quicker.
We've all obviously played Uprisings before now. We all know what they are. There's going to be some people who want to praise this, and I just want to point out to everyone, Uprisings have existed in this game for nearly 10 years now, if not actually around 10 years. This isn't new content. This is just recycling old content with a galactic season. It's the same shit they always do. But yeah, this is a distraction from whatever is coming.
What we're gonna do. So the one change we're going to make, though, is before, Uprisings were typically only available to subscribers, and they were previously only available, I think, for level 70, 60, 70. It was high level. Really, that doesn't matter. Now they're going to be available to all players, so free to play, preferred subscribers. They're available starting at level 10. So anyone inside of the Galactic season will be able to play.
Oh, sweet. You can jump in fast. All
That's
right,
right.
that's awesome.
That's the idea.
That is good. I like that.
I'm about
That's
to say
good.
2 words that I'm very, yeah. I'm about to say 2 words that I really want to say right next to each other. Kaizekin.
Knew it!
Kaizekin. That's right.
I fucking knew
is
it!
Back in Galactic Season 8. Everyone's favorite, and I
Kaizekin.
say everyone's favorite, but I think it's really just you. Really, probably just it really is probably just me. And I have to always disclaimer this. I had nothing to do with this. I know that no one ever believes me when I say it.
I don't believe a word that comes out of your mouth.
I know you don't, but I really didn't have anything to do with this. So Kaizekin's gonna hit you up on the comm link, and he's gonna be like, "Hey, Zerka has handed me some amazing new experimental but totally safe technology, and you, as you know, a galactically famous." Powerful individual, you seem like the best person to test out this technology for me.
That tracks.
Right? And so that's what's gonna happen. So effectively, what they are mechanically is throughout the galactic season, you'll be able to earn Zerka experimental combat enhancers. What they are is you will be able to go into an uprising. They only work in uprisings. You're gonna be able to use this buff on yourself. It's one of 3 buffs that you'll get randomly, which I'll show you what they are in a second. And they're gonna make you powerful.
This is just fluff.
They are experimental.
Just fluff. I mean, I appreciate that they're at least trying to make it different, but this is just fluff. Not really interested in this. Hopefully they finish this segment very soon.
They're safe. They're probably totally fine.
Ominous.
Yeah. So the first one, the Destruction Overload buff. Every 5th enemy that you defeat is just gonna blow up and do some unkind things to their friends around them.
Yeah.
Which is pretty nice, as you can see in the explosion that's happening right there.
Yeah, those cute boys.
Second one, Zerka combat drones. Very cute, very deadly to enemies around them. Pew 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 pew, pew pew,
Love it.
pew pew.
But look how cute they are.
Pew pew pew. Last one, the unstable radiation field.
What the fuck
It's
did
going
I
to
just
put
watch?
Kind of as you're fighting, it's going to drop a point blank AoE at your feet that does just persistent damage to everything.
Oh, they're gonna regret doing that. That's
I was
being
playing kind of
clipped
a
and definitely used in a video.
of the Galactic season last week, and this is the one that I had when I was playing through it, and I was just, oh my god,
This one seems my jam.
it was great.
This is the one I said I was going to wear over to your house, right?
You did, and I was like, "Is this for traffic?" And you said
No.
and you didn't want to elaborate, and that felt ominous. It felt ominous, Fred. But I'm not going to ask you to elaborate.
Kaizekin sent me.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to you getting into uprisings, to mowing through them, and having some fun. And nothing will go wrong for you. It's going to be great. Kaizekin and Zerka are looking out for your best interests. But I'm sure you're thinking, what do I get for doing all of this?
Yeah, I mean, I'd like to have something I can run around and peacock and show everybody, hey, look at my cool title.
That's right. So let's talk about the titles and labels you're going to earn first. So we got some new legacy titles, which are Risen and Powerful.
Nice.
Right? You
It's
have
about legacy titles.
Zerka Scientist.
There are so many in this game.
Resident.
It's ridiculous.
Now that feels like those are very specific. Those might be relevant to the theme of our rewards.
Yeah, I've been spending a lot of
It's
time on
fluff.
these planets lately.
Yeah. Well, you're related to art, so maybe that might be related.
Freaking
to
tiles,
arts.
man.
We'll talk about that soon.
Yep.
And then there's going to be new stronghold labels: the Seat of Power and the Laboratory.
Ah, stronghold labels.
That is good.
Thank God.
I like a good over.
Just the other day, I was thinking to myself, You know what we don't have enough of
Let's get
in
into
this
some
game?
stuff.
Stronghold labels.
So, new mini pet. Beautiful.
He's really cute.
D-Rom and Koru. Again, now this is the first time that you get to see that we're going into the theme of the reward. So this is a new
And
mini
another
pet
mini
again,
pet.
and the colorization here and the
How
naming is
predictable.
starting to get themed into Dromakas and Coruscant. So there's kind of two themes. Before we go to the next slide, I'll go
D-Rom
rip
and
the band-aid.
Kuru.
Two themes that you're going to see around our rewards. They're themed around our capital planets, Dromakas and Coruscant, in both naming and colorization. And the second theming that you're going to see is Andor inspiration.
Oh, sweet.
And so let's show you what that might look like.
Well, look at that.
Yeah, Fred, you want to talk about that?
Sure do. Hey, look at these awesome
Another
vehicles.
mount.
This is our Coruscanti compact cruiser that's coming. Obviously inspired by Coruscant with our fashion. Thank you so much, Jackie.
You see, the annoying thing about this inspired by stuff is that it leaves no room for creativity or originality or even connectivity for the actual era of the Old Republic. Because why are you bringing that stuff in? Like when the game first came out, people were like, "Oh, hey, can we have Darth Vader armor?" And the devs were like, "No, we're obviously not going to give you Darth Vader armor because that's not from this time period. It'd be kind of weird for people to walk around looking like Darth Vader. As much as you would want that, they're not going to do it." And then you fast forward to today, and they've completely sold their souls to Disney. And every time there's something new on Disney Plus, they're like, "Yeah, let's go ahead and do that." And it's just so cringy. I'd rather them just go to the drawing board, draw something unique, relevant to the Old Republic era, and sell that to us for $5, $10. Why is it so difficult? You know? Why is that so difficult?
That's right. And so these, you can see them here on the hidden chain armor set that you can earn through dynamic encounters. My favorite thing about this is like the third screenshot is like ominously staring directly at your soul.
It's welcoming me.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Oh,
because they are over you.
Yep, fair enough.
And moving along. More dyes. Look, we got matte gray and metallic like copper dyes.
Listen. This is some of the cringiest shit I've ever seen in my entire life. I don't know who this guy thinks he is, but the way that he's acting on stream is fucking disgusting. It's like he's flirting with Eric. Does he even know that this guy is married and has a child? They both absolutely need to behave themselves. This is not how you conduct yourselves professionally. Nobody cares about your gay innuendos. Please keep it to privacy. Fuck me.
Inside of Galactic Seasons that you will be able to just earn on the track. So this is one of them, the Senator's Consort. What's the name of the other one?
Regal Consort.
Regal Consort, thank you. So 2 hairstyles that are coming inside of Galactic Seasons that you can just earn on the reward track, which is just awesome.
Where's the second one? No shade.
You'll have to
I
wait.
knew it wasn't
You
there.
have to wait till the Galactic Seasons article to see the other one. But obviously also Andor inspired, as you may.
That looks
may
really
notice.
good.
Yeah,
Really good.
So very good. So excited that they have another way for players to be able to earn more customizations as well. Something we're always trying to do.
Well, at least there's a new hairstyle.
Oh my
Usually
God,
they are
question.
welcomed.
So, more Coruscant and Dromakas inspired. We had a really good time making these display stands. We've got one in each flavor. And then we've got some really great trophies we've added to the top of the display in your stronghold that are modernized from other assets. And so it's a coupling of new and old.
Right, yeah, because this is one of the things, like if you think about over all of the streams that a lot of the streams that we've been talking about in the last couple years, we really had a big focus on modernizing assets, right? And like before Fred was even joining the stream, right? Like this is something that your group does a lot of, working through.
Yeah, I think we all can appreciate that when they do release this fluff, because I am going to continue to call it that, decorations and that kind of shit, even though it is that fluff, it is more modern. It looks better than the shit that they used to release, so I will give them that, credit where credit is due on that. But these things aren't difficult to make. Give me a couple hours and I can make you like 20 or 30 different decorations to put in this game. It really wouldn't be that difficult. This is very low, minimal effort, and yeah, it's just a distraction to you. It's the illusion of something to do, something to be rewarded for. but you're just playing the same old content, and that's kind of boring. So we're here to hear about the new content. Maybe if this season was more related to the story that's going on, and the rewards were a little bit more related to that as well, maybe some of us could get down with that. But there's not much inspiration for me to want to play this just for the sake of Galactic Season 8. And to be fair, that there almost never is. There almost never is. Like, I don't think I've finished a single Galactic season since they've started doing them. I don't find them interesting. I know some people find value in them because they reward you with cartel coins, especially if you're a subscriber. I think that's totally fair. That's totally fair, and I think they're a good system for the new players who come into the game, and obviously they're grinding out all the content for the first time. Really good for that reason. But again, I'm going to stand on the fact that these guys are doing absolutely nothing to cater to the veteran players, the actual people who have stood with this game since the beginning. There's still nothing for us to do. We log in and we look around and we get bored and we log out. And there's still no story.
And already have her unlocked, so you've completed the venture, and you're like, man, I need to make my Bessie look new and sexy and awesome. We have 4 new Bessie variants, companion customizations that are going to be added to the vendor in Lane's Lab.
Sweet. Does she have a hat?
I don't think there's a hat.
Oh,
Did you want a top hat?
no, maybe.
All right. Well, we'll work on that. Well, now we'll have to work on a 5th one that has a top hat. Appreciate the feedback, Fred.
Thanks.
And so this is going to be. So how can you earn these? Is the question. So the curate's going to need your help.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And so effectively what you're going to do is just continue doing the loop that you've already done previously inside of the venture. So that's continue to pick up training modules, turn them in, and then as you do that, you're going to earn parts, and then turn in those parts along with credits, and you'll be able to purchase them directly from the vendor. One added bonus, because if you remember previously, you were able to do this for daily areas specifically. That's kind of how the Bessie venture works.
So whenever somebody says, if you don't like it, just play another game, you should also say to them, well, if you don't like your government, why don't you just move out the country? You know, nothing's ever that simple. People have the right to do whatever the fuck they want, especially if you're a paying customer. You're allowed to give feedback, and sometimes that's negative. You know, and you've just got to be able to take that on the chin. That's just how the real world works. Everybody needs to be able to take criticism. If not, we would never be the best that we could be. We would all just be gaslighting each other into success and patting each other on the back, and then going home and behind closed doors, you will shit talk each other. It is inevitable.
Is continue the loop that you're already working on. All of these will cost, I believe, I believe they all cost the same. So just turning in parts along with credits. One exception is I do believe that the gold-plated Bessie does cost a few more credits for those of you that want to show your bling. So.
Look, now I imagine a little gold top hat. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, well noted.
Yeah,
Well noted.
those are gorgeous.
Yeah. Amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Don't mind having different skins for Bessie. Just the only problem again with this is that there's nothing to do with Bessie. Like, once you have her, like, that's it. She's just another companion. And I don't even think that you can craft with her, so she's not even useful in that regard. So she's just like a specialized companion, and that's kind of it. There really isn't much else to it. It has no depth, you know?
My butter hat, doing his work. Beautiful, beautiful. Like, we've really leaned into with the Drummond Cost utility set. And there's the Coruscant. We've leaned in with the Drummond Cost into looking a lot like the other consoles and stuff that we've had that you can put down. So we really make it unified, and it's very, very Drummond Cost, very Imperial. The Coruscant, we got real fun and Art Deco-y with it. It's a beautiful set. We had such a good time designing these, and my team building it. So much fun, and just embellishing every step of the way. It was just a really creative process because it's artistic. So hope you love them. Coruscant and Drummond Cos, they're going to fit right into your strongholds, wherever you want to put them.
Are these going to be cartel market only?
But let me tell you,
Because this is cool, but only if I can get it in game.
Yeah, and the nice thing is that
If you're going to make me buy these,
Stronghold are the easiest to acquire
Jesus
because
Christ.
they're the cheapest. You can buy them very cheaply with credits. You can get right in there. If you're lazy, totally.
Okay, you
not
can
like
buy
me,
them with
this is
credits, cool.
Definitely not what I do at all, for sure. But just as an example, you could just buy the utility bundles and then just have a room, the first room you come in, and just put the utility bundles down. So it's just a very easy thing to do. If you don't know what a utility bundle is, I mean, it's probably pretty obvious by the icons, but just so that we can explain it, if you don't know, it includes mailbox, all 3 storages, your legacy character guild. It has GTN, both ground and wall terminal, appearance designer, and item modification station.
Correct.
So it's all of the things functionally that you would want to have inside of your stronghold. So you can just put that in a room, walk in and go, everything I need is right before me.
Yeah, one-stop shopping over aesthetic. I mean,
Yeah,
ugh.
and the nice thing is now that they're themed to the stronghold, it matches your aesthetic.
Exactly.
So the nice thing is now my room will look better because of the work that you've
Will
done. I said it will. It will look better.
I mean, our stuff will look great, but you still can't decorate because you don't have an artistic bone in your body.
Don't
So
come to my stronghold.
don't go to his
I feel
stronghold.
judged, and you've never even seen it.
Oh, you're judged.
You
every
don't know.
moment.
Maybe it
Look
looks
how
good.
beautiful. Okay, invite me. I'll come look.
I'm not going to. It doesn't look
Of
good.
course you won't.
Next up,
Oh yeah.
very excited. We have a skeleton crew inspired armor set, the Peerless Explorer's Enviro suit.
So that's skeleton crew stuff and Andor stuff. These guys just never quit.
Off before any space smooches, but otherwise,
I mean,
This is what they've been working on. While the story has been delayed, and we've all been waiting to know what's been happening, behind the scenes, they've been working on these outfits, utility bundles. They've been working on stuff to sell you without actually making any content. That's what we're hearing right now. That's what we're hearing.
a lot of times things can be pretty overwhelming. So this is something that the team that manages that has been kind of taking a look at is like, as an example, you go, I want to buy a blaster pistol. And so you go to look at weapons, and there's just a lot of them. And so one of the things that we're looking at doing is putting things across the market into retirement. And so what does that mean? Effectively, what we're going to do is we're going to go category by category, and we're going to take a look at older items. You can think of like way back in the day, for those of you that have been around for a while or haven't, we have like some bronze items back when we kind of have a different structure to our cartel market, etc.
This is not good.
Again, there's just so many things on our cartel market, it can be really hard to find things. So we really want to be able to focus where you can find some of our newer stuff, some, things like that. So here's what we're going to do. Starting today, I think it's probably already live, right, Jackie? Yep.
oh wow, okay.
I think it's live right now. I think it went live when we started the stream, actually. We're starting with weapons. So if you just go to the on sale tab, as an example, every weapon that is inside of the on sale tab is going to be retired after 2 weeks.
Oh wow.
What retired means is it's going to be coming off of the cartel market. It doesn't mean it won't ever come back. Stay tuned for further communications about exactly what would happen past that point. But again, we're going to go kind of category by category every 2 weeks and just kind of clean up the great abundance of stuff that we have, just to make kind of navigating and viewing things on the cartel market a little bit easier. So make sure to keep checking the market over the next few weeks, kind of as we go through each category, because now is the best time to pick up those things, because everything's going to be on sale before they go through retirement.
So in 2 weeks they're gone.
Yep.
Until they come back or don't.
Yep.
Just a reminder that the dies.
Oh yeah, that is important. Yeah.
Those are not
Correct, yeah. So when you go to the on sale section, so like example, if you go to the on sale section right now, you're going to see all of the weapons that are there are what's going to be retired. Also, reminder, all of our dies are currently on sale. They're not being retired. They're just there because the on sale tab is everything that's on sale. So that doesn't mean the dies are going away, but they're also on sale. So again, it's just the specific categories that are not dies that are going to be retired. Good call out, Jackie. Thank you.
Thank you, Jackie.
Yep. Oh, we have a new Master of the Fight bundle coming. The Storm 1. So a couple call outs here. One, beautiful flourish.
No.
Well done. It doesn't actually do damage, just I feel like I need to point that out. It's just shooting, but it is a sweet flourish.
Is this
And
another
there's also
$100
sound
bundle?
playing over us right now.
Oh yeah.
So listen to the amazingness of how it sounds, but I can't hear it, but I know it's there. Second, it's a mini pet mount, as you can see. So this will be the first mini pet mount you can get inside of a bundle. The only other ones that are in the game right now is the ones you get from dynamic encounters. Second thing I want to call out, which will be relevant in a second, reminder it has that speed boost active that you can put, that you can see at the bottom of the screen. So it has that ability to let you go a bit faster when you activate it as well.
That's
So,
awesome.
Yep.
I love that ability.
Yep. Storm one.
Also, look at that cute little guy living his best life.
That's right.
I just feel he's getting bugs in his eyes, though.
So he needs a windscreen. Does he need a hat?
Yes.
Does he need a hat?
I mean, maybe he needs the fish bubble helmet thing, right?
Yep.
Get on that.
Yep. So relevant to the conversation we just had, also in 761, we're going to introduce a new legacy perk. So with the last Master the Fight bundle, we introduced that speed boost that you saw on the mount, right? Which basically, what it did, for those of you that don't know, is when you go on the mount, it gives you a pop-up ability that allows you to activate it and get a speed boost. But it was just only on that singular mount. So any other mount in the game would be basically not as fast as those mounts were. And so what we want to do is kind of have some ability for the rest of the mounts in the game to kind of have some capability to have that speed boost. And so here's what we're going to do. We're introducing a new character legacy perk for subscribers, but there's going to be 2 requirements. So one, it's basically the next rank of speeder piloting. So you have to have rank 1 through 5 to be able to get, this is basically speeder piloting rank 6. The other thing is we do want to be a little sensitive to the people that did buy the Master of the Fight bundle previously. And so this is going to be a legacy perk that is only available to subscribers. So you have to have speeder piloting rank 1 through 5, because again, this is effectively just making you faster. So it makes sense to be the next speeder piloting rank. And it'll be a character legacy perk available to subscribers.
Excellent.
Yeah. So
Excellent.
now you can get faster on any mount you want. Pick it up, 761.
Including Kaizyken's...
Does it work on the log? Oh my god, can it finally make the log less bad?
I'm going to go tell somebody to if you want it, I'm going to make sure they don't do it.
Oh, Fred, that's my favorite thing ever. 100% going to do that. Thank you so much for that. It's made it all worth it.
Right?
That's so funny.
Are you going straight on?
I'm just trying. Yes, I'm leaving. I'm leaving right now. I think it's my time to leave. You stay here with Jackie. I'm gonna go now. Try to race people with the log. Oh, it's so funny.
Ooh.
All right.
So-
that's gonna do it for you. So say goodbye. I was kidding.
$100 bundle.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah. Yep. No. That would
One,
be,
2,
that's- I
3,
think that's
4,
everything for that
5.
section.
6.
Jackie's gonna come back and we're gonna
6
talk
away
about
from
a few
bingo.
other updates through 761.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, that'll do us. That'll do us for now.
All right.
Say goodbye, Fred.
Say goodbye, Fred. Bye, Fred.
That was some of the cringiest shit I have ever seen in my entire life. Just gonna put this out there. Removing things from the cartel market like that, for the sake of fear of missing out, for the sake of selling them even harder, that's disgusting. I'm actually blown away by that. I can't believe that they're so brazen with these tactics. It's not like they're even announcing an expansion or something. So, what do they need the funding for? If they're not making anything, then why do they need money? Buy our shit or it disappears? Yeah. They should hire you, mate. Make the game better. If they hired me, and I had some kind of power over the studio, I can guarantee you a lot of devs would be fired that day. I could guarantee it. And do you want to know? Do you want to know who's the first person to go? Jackie. The worst community manager I have ever seen for almost any game in existence. Jackie would be gone immediately. Pack your shit, you're fired. I would instantly hire Boomy Nation as the real senior community manager. Did you guys notice that she promoted herself to senior community manager? Where's the rest of them? Where's the junior community manager?
That's active
Oh, yeah.
right now. Make sure to watch 1 hour of SWTOR content, of live SWTOR content, not VODs, and you'll get this Ord Mantell decoration poster. It's very, very, I love purple. I'm going to say that till the end of time. And it'll be active until March 12th.
That's the downside of the fact that I talk quickly. I don't know that I will make an hour. You know, if you watch the whole stream. I don't know how long we've been going. I don't know what time it is.
All right. I know that we have some
I know.
streamers that will be
It's 1:39. Okay. I'll still talk slower.
really slow.
I will.
0.5 speed. So yeah, if you don't see any progress that's being made towards the Twitch drop, make sure that you go to SWTOR.com, go on the account page, hook up your SWTOR and your Twitch account, and there you go.
Yep.
That's how you get your decoration poster.
Yep. So
All right.
awesome. So relevant to what we talked about earlier with the fact that we have some tie-in with new Bessie skins. So Fred, you're working on getting Bessie through the new venture. Great time to work on the new achievements that we put in for the dynamic encounters. So, reminder, in 7.6, we introduced dynamic encounters across Hoth, Tatooine, along with the Hidden Chain invasions. The achievements that we added in 7.6 were mostly meta-type achievements, so complete X amount across the entire planet. The achievements that we're adding in 7.6.1 very specifically are a lot more focused on very specific dynamic encounters. So things like the example that I gave when we were doing before was like, you know, you have the stealth snipers on Hoth. So it's like, I think that achievement very specifically is like complete that dynamic encounter without taking any damage from the snipers.
I will never get that achievement.
Yeah, right. I think
That's an interesting way to approach achievements, as long as they work effectively. Because there's already been a lot of issues with dynamic encounters, so I hope that they've fixed those issues before they decided to add more.
Go check them out. New achievements.
But achievements are
New ones for the Hidden Chain invasions, just
the same sort of importance of titles.
yeah, check 'em
It's
out.
something to do.
Status update on character modernization.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So, as a
Character
reminder,
modernization. Here we go.
we launched our character modernization initiative to update character models for your player characters. So, and player character models across the game, really. So, let's talk about where we are. So, our priorities after 7.6 were effectively these three things. We wanted to rework the source assets, the art itself, to kind of focus on the wrinkles and muscle definition. And for those of you that didn't read, I know I posted a very, very long post, so feel free to go back and read lots of words if you want to, but the very short version is, in 7.6, we did focus on programmatic solutions around some of these things, and we kind of wanted to pull back from that so that the artists themselves could be a little bit more specific in how they address those things. So that's kind of what that first bullet is. Second thing is the neckline seam. So you'll notice on some of your characters, you can see that there's like a line around the neckline. So we want to rework some of the textures so that becomes less noticeable. And last but not least,
It's
on
playing
the
that
eye,
down.
the
It's
colored
basically
features,
all
especially
characters.
like Chiss, we wanted to improve the textures on them as well. So those are kind of the three things that were our highest priorities coming off of 7.6 that we wanted to focus on.
I'm glad
Let's
he's
talk about
talking about it,
where
though.
we are with those. So let's talk about definition changes. So on the left, you can see where we were in 7.6, and then in progress is where we are right now. So this is a screenshot that was captured like yesterday on our development server. So a couple things that's really important to understand about the in progress, though. This is, even though this is meant to highlight for you where we are around things like
Seems like an
wrinkles and
improvement
skin tone
based
texture,
on the
it's
screenshot.
actually a whole bunch of changes. In fact, some changes you don't even know about yet that I'm going to talk about in a second. But it's the culmination of a bunch of changes we're making at one time. But we really wanted to, because we know this is talking about definition changes, that's kind of what we're showing in the before and after. But so that's kind of where we are right now.
Yeah,
on
Quinn
progress.
came up quite often
Right.
in a lot of feedback that we got. So I just wanted to kind of highlight like one character that was brought up on occasion.
Right. Yep. So there's a good before and after. Neckline seams. This one pretty well speaks for itself, I think.
I mean, I wouldn't personally run around like topless around Runnick, but there we go.
Yep. You did for the screenshot.
Look at that. Like that, a mohawk and
You know,
everything. It's
no
pretty
red circle even there.
That still needs more work.
Improvements to the
You can
neckline.
see what they've done. That needs
Talk
more
about,
work.
This is the what? Chiss. Oh, yeah, sorry. The one thing that you'll notice we did not include there is just that's still in progress. So we'll have some more updates on that soon. Just know that that's still a priority for us, and we just don't have some more. We just don't have before and afters to show you right now, but just know that it's still a priority for us. So as I alluded to a couple seconds ago, there's some things that you saw in the before and after.
Additional
that
species.
We're also doing in addition to those other things, because again, the focus of what the team is doing is a lot more is not programmatic. And it's a lot more hands-on with the artist doing things, and so there's some.
Nah, that probably just means they're bringing these
updates
updates to additional species.
On improving the lighting across the game, so that it matches what's in cinematics. Because you may not realize this, some of you might. There's actually a different lighting between what's in cinematics and what's in the rest of the game, and we're trying to bring parity between those two things. Second thing is kind of very similar, is that we want to try to improve lighting in the preview window, because just like the example I gave on the previous bullet, there's a lack of parity between what's in the preview window and what's in the rest of the game. So you might preview something and then equip it and then look at it in the game and go, well, that's not necessarily what it looked like in the preview window. And so we want to try to bring parity across the entire game so that when you see something, regardless of where you're seeing it, it generally looks as consistent as possible. That's not always going to be.
So basically, they're having a ton of issues behind the scenes, making things work. And rather than break these things down as things go on, they're talking about it now in a way that kind of implies that this is something that's new or some type of content, right? These are just issues that they have come up with behind the scenes, and they're now just talking about them as if it's something that they're doing. But they're sort of beating around the bush here. They're not explaining that they're actually bugs or fucked, because that is what it is. If they don't work in tandem with each other, that means that they are broken. So basically what these devs are saying is we have broken a bunch of stuff and we are going to slowly fix it, and that's it. Like that's basically what they should say here. But instead, they're going, oh, no, we're going to make these improvements. We're going to make these updates. And we're going to make it better. It's like the way that they word it, they're so careful around that. Right? Like, these aren't anything to just rant about. Be positive about. This is, again, fluff. It's the illusion of change. The illusion of content. Yeah, you can't really trust what they're saying. It's like they planned this entire thing. This stream probably could have been 10 minutes. Are they even going to talk about anything useful?
Two-part.
There you
Two-parter
go.
right there.
Yeah. Once we close the door and there's a giant light right here, it is definitely hot
Yeah.
here. Yep.
I didn't hit you with it this time.
That's true. So when is all of this coming? So first up, our plan is that as soon as 761 ships, which is targeting March,
Superwoman, that's hilarious.
we're going to put this on PTS immediately thereafter. It's important to note that that is not the 7.7 PTS. I'll come back to that a little bit later in the stream. But
you better do.
as soon as 761 ships in March, targeting March, we'll then put the character modernization changes by themselves on PTS, just like we did before, so that you can get your hands on them, give us your feedback, let us know what you think, so that we can figure out what to do beyond that. Because then the next question is going to be, when are they going live? So right now, this bullet is vague, obviously, because it just says we're going to roll them out throughout the year. What does that actually mean? So for us, the answer is still as soon as humanly possible. These changes could come in 7.7. They could come faster than 7.7. They could come later than 7.7. We don't know yet. It really depends on, again, but these changes are going to be ready for you to test basically as soon as 7.6, some of them are going to be ready for you to test as soon as 7.6.1 is out the door. And so if they're good, if they're feeling good, if we're comfortable.
I totally agree, Effect. Totally agree.
Roll out pretty quickly. Some of them can roll out in the 7.7 timeframe, etc. So we'll keep you informed on where this is. Obviously, you're going to get your hands on them and let us know what you think. So we'll just keep telling you where we are and how things are going, and you'll do the same for us. And we'll just keep moving forward. So that's where we are with character modernization on that timeline.
I would end the story.
Now, 2025. kind of a special something is happening in April
That's right.
for Star Wars fans in general.
This came from the last celebration.
Oh, did it?
That's where the shirt came from. If I would try to turn around, but that would be a whole disaster. But
Is that the one I bought for you?
I don't know. Did you? You or
I
Fred?
bought you one shirt.
of
I
you.
can't remember,
You or
but-
Fred brought me this shirt.
Yeah, he made demands on me to bring it.
Fred
Amazing.
off camera says he's my best friend, so I bought him this shirt. That's definitely what he said.
But yeah, Star Wars Celebration is happening this year in Tokyo, Japan. And what does that mean for Star Wars The Old Republic?
That's true.
Well, we're actually
Is that Fred's gonna buy me another shirt? 'Cause we're best friends.
I'll buy you another shirt. It's fine. So that means we're actually going to have a short video segment during the Star Wars Celebration live stream.
Yep.
TBD on the exact day and time
Yep.
of when that is airing.
Yep, but we'll let you know ahead of time once
Oh
we
yeah,
know.
oh yeah. Well, closer to the event, when we finalize the details and everything, we'll certainly be releasing more information.
Yep.
We will also be having a special login reward and a special subscriber reward.
Yep.
Aha!
Those will be themed.
Subscriber
around
reward.
Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah,
like
if
the-
you haven't seen that key art, you need to see that.
yeah, this is.
It
It's,
is awesome.
I need the shirt. I need the shirt.
I need a shirt.
It's so good. All of the art and stuff that they've put out that they're selling
The
there
badge
is
art?
so good. Yeah, so we're putting out themed login and subscriber rewards that'll start again. Stay tuned for exact.
The game going to Star Wars Celebration is actually huge news. That is actually huge.
You know, there might be a couple of us that'll be maybe present.
To be clear, they are going to do a live stream segment at Star Wars Celebration, if I am to understand this correctly, and that is pretty big news.
People on the ground, so we might try to do some stuff. Maybe give out some stuff
Yeah,
or something.
love to meet you and love to say hi.
Yeah.
So, more details coming closer to the event.
Yep. So keep your eyes on. And but it's in April. It's not even that far.
I
Which is crazy.
know, I know. I'm not ready. I'm not
Yeah.
ready.
March is Monday. It's wild.
It'll be
Where
wonderful.
is this year going? March is Monday was my band in high school.
Anyways, recap of the live stream of everything that we talked about
Yeah,
today.
don't look that up. That's just a joke that I make all the time.
There's no way.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord have
There's
mercy.
no way that's the end of it.
Galactic Season 8, Rising Powers.
Oh, you've gotta tell us about
gather
the-
some friends or do it yourself. I
swear to
when
God, Eric, you
when
said
I played
earlier.
these, I literally just went through a veteran uprising.
Eric said earlier he would talk about 7.7. I want to hear it.
Things go wrong, which I'll let you discover for yourself. But super fun. Galactic Season 8, Rising Powers. Have some fun in uprisings. The Return of Kai Sykin's good stuff. New stuff coming to the cartel market. Thanks, Fred. You can make my stronghold look better with the utility bundles. Cool stuff. Updates to the storefront. I guess we're going to be putting out any more specifics, more details on that.
We'll keep you informed of when like the category sales start changing and everything like that.
Cool. New bestie skins. They're all
Celebration
awesome.
should
So
be
now's a good
around,
time. You've already completed it. It's in the
around
room
Star
today,
Wars
so
Day.
should
I
be
think they
fun.
said April.
But if you're
April.
the key to the world and you've already completed your Basilisk venture, it's a good time to get more skins. If you haven't, no better time than now to go work on completing it so you can earn those new skins. So, new achievements for dynamic encounters. So good time to work your way through both Hoth and Tatooine. If you haven't earned the Loader mini pet achievement rewards, the meta rewards for those planets, again,
I'm doing.
no
on
better
the way.
time to
I'm
do
on the
that.
way.
And hey, while you're there, work through training modules for Bessie. You can work on unlocking Bessie at the same time. Like it's a plan to all work together. Imagine that. We're helping you out. Yep. Updates on character modernization again. So our plan is 761. I know there's a bullet that says this in a second. 761 is planned for March. So as soon as we ship 761, our goal will be to get character modernization on PTS as soon as possible thereafter, so you can get your hands on it and give us your feedback. So, yep.
Yep, and we'll be at Star Wars Celebration. A couple of us will be there.
Yep,
And
so stay
I'm really
tuned.
excited to meet all of you.
Yep. So stay tuned for updates on that.
And you already said this, but 761
Yeah.
is targeted for a March release.
Yep. So
Okay, we talked a lot
which-
about 761.
We did. That's true.
What about a little bit after? Just a little bit.
Oh, you want
There
me
we
to
go.
talk about 7-7? Oh, man.
Maybe.
Keith isn't even here to yell that from the background this time.
Hold on.
Come on.
Talk about 761.
There you go. Perfect. Yeah. Okay. So 761 will go out sometime in March. Right after that, we will put character modernization on PTS. As I called out, that is not going to be 7.7 PTS. But our plan is that 7.7's PTS is also going to happen really shortly thereafter as well, we're hoping, I don't know, I'll make up some timelines. Don't hold me to this. You will, I'm saying it out loud right now. Like late March, early April or something, with master mode of XR53 Replicator. So that's coming in 7.7. So we're going to try to get that on PTS as soon as possible after 7.6.1 goes out the door. So you can look for that to go on PTS.
But no R4 NIM?
7.7, we're looking at some more plans to expand dynamic encounters to some other places that we're very excited about. And then beyond that, we're obviously continuing development of stories. So stay tuned for more details when we communicate more about what's going on with that. So, and then there's, of course, there's much more that we're excited to tell you about. But that's just a little tease. So stay tuned.
How is that a
7.7
tease?
Live stream and further communication. Obviously, we're going to be at Celebration in April as well.
Yep.
So much more to come.
Yeah. With that said, Forsuto tomoni yaran koto. So may the force be with you.
Oh, you just said "May the Force with you" in Japanese, didn't you?
Maybe, I don't know.
No date
Have a good one, everyone.
for the
The way
update.
that you said "I don't know" it makes me think that you're like, I might have just said some super vulgarities. I don't even know what came out of my mouth. Oh, that was incredible. Perfect. Thank you so much, Jackie. Thank you, Brooks, for running the stuff. Thank you, Fred, for coming on the stream. He's just grinning at me. Thank you all for coming to the 761 stream. Let us know thoughts. We'll see you soon for the next stream.
Recap will come later today.
That's right. We appreciate you as always. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, all.
That was one of the worst streams I have ever witnessed from this game. Ever. Literally ever. That was horrendous. Absolutely
Has to be something very
horrendous. I cannot believe we all just sat here and wasted an hour and a half of our own lives to listen to these entitled fucktards sell us more shit on the cartel market while ruining the game. But at least they're progressing the story, right? Oh, that's enough of a tease for you. What a jerk. What an absolute jerk of a dev team. These guys have lost all passion. All passion for this game. They didn't even talk about bug fixes. They didn't even apologize for the delay. This is outrageous. It's unfair. It's never been seen in the history of the Jedi. Yeah, to be fair, I'm really not that surprised. But hey, the devs won't be surprised either when I make a video on this. And there's some juicy clips for me to take from that stream. Some very juicy clips for me to take from that stream. Interesting indeed. I have a lot to say about that, but I think I'm going to save it for the video. But if you guys could do me a favor, I appreciate you joining me today. But I'm going to go ahead and sign off because I need to go get some food, and then I'm going to be making my video about this, so you can look forward to that. But in the meantime, please go over to my friend Doodoo, who is currently streaming and talking about the dev stream that literally just happened. Here he is, right here. Link to him in the chat. Please go ahead and check him out. And thank you all for joining me today. Be sure to comment on this stream. Once it ends, you can leave a comment. And give me some feedback to what you thought on the stream yourself. Maybe it'll get included in the video. Or just join Discord. Up to you. I'm not sure the Discord link goes out. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, please go ahead. Check out Doodoo even. Doodoo Film. One of my awesome friends. Please check him out. Please tell him I sent you. And once again, thanks guys. And I'll catch you next time. You better go to Doodoo Film. This is a command. Alright? You don't get to go home and make food yourself and chill. Like I'm telling you. Go to Doodoo Film right now. This is a royal decree. Get it done. Thank you guys for hanging out. I'll catch you next time.